Are you ready for the rough?
What's going on, sexies? It is Shoot 'em Up here, and today I have a spawns and strategies video for you guys on the map Mission. And today I'm going to be doing free-for-all, TDM / kill confirm, because they're the same thing, and domination as usual. So let's go ahead and kick it off. But before I get into the spawns and strategies video, I just want to remind you guys to stay tuned for my new DLC spawns and strategies video coming up as soon as the DLC maps coming out for Piazza and Liberation. I think that's what they're called, so stay tuned for that. Be sure to subscribe if you enjoy these, and they really will help you guys out becoming a better Call of Duty player if you know the spawns. So into free-for-all. Now the spawns are the yellow parts, and there's not too much of a strategy or anything to this. This just works well pretty much for all game types whenever you play the map Mission. The outside parts are kind of optional. CDOM area doesn't really have too much action going on, but the middle area is the part that you want to control in the green. And in free-for-all, this is a pretty high traffic area, but if you shut it down in either of the two portable radar spots in the shaded blue, you can do pretty well in this spot, and you can at least cover half of your area with the blue. And the one kind of towards the ADOM area, that pretty much just gives you a heads up if anybody is coming up the stairs. But either one is fine with me. If you want to choose either one to put your portable radar, doesn't really matter, just as long as you put it in one of those two spots. If you're trying to hold down that green area, you'll see yourself doing pretty well in free-for-all on Mission. Now into TDM / kill confirmed. The green and the red spots are the places where you spawn, obviously, and the little bluish ones are the ones where you spawn in the normal game. And they're pretty much self-explanatory as before in free-for-all. The blue is the portable radar, and the green is pretty much the area that you want to shut down on really any game type. So there's not too much of a strategy to this. It's just shut down that area. Don't let people come inside, because if you have the inside area, the B-Dom-ish area in the green, you really control most of the map, and you can go anywhere fairly easily, and you don't have to take a long route around the entire map. Now, quickly moving on into the domination heat map, there's 4 points that I really want to point out for you guys that I circled in a beautiful green non-circle-ish circle, but they're really the circles that I have circled are spots that you guys need to watch out for campers. Just want to outline this. This is pretty much the 4 corners of the map, 4 really good lines of sight that you have, and you really need to watch out for campers in these spots, especially the top right-hand corner and the bottom left-hand corner, where people camp with snipers and whatnot all the time. So you need to watch out for that, and that's gonna give you guys a heads up. And it's like an upside-down T where all the action is for the heat. Like I said, the B-Dom area is very, very high traffic, and so is the little walkway, the slanted up hill to where you get up there. There's so many kills and action that goes on there, so you really need to be on the lookout if you're running across that. Now going on into the spawns, as you guys can see, the yellow, the red, and the blue. The blue is for C, the yellow is for the B-Dom, and red is for A. And now before you guys say, oh my gosh, Shoot 'em Up, you messed up, this video isn't right because C-Dom only has 3 spawns. No, I did it right. I mean, it does look kind of weird to me, but I have never spawned anywhere else besides those spots in a game, nor did I find anywhere else. And I spent a long time on this one on CDOM flag, and trying to figure out the domination flags on Mission, because this kind of weirded me out a little bit that B-Dom has 7 spawns, A has 5, and C only has 3. So that kind of screwed me up a little bit. But before, I have yet to have any flaws in my spawning system and the way I figure things out, so I don't think there's going to be any now. But if you guys do have anything to point out, feel free to let me know in the comment section and pinpoint a specific area where a spawn is at, and make sure you know that for 100% sure before you let me know, before I add it into the video. But anyways, guys, as I said, the colors represent the flags or whatever. Now, for the strategies part of all this, now the red line, there's no real part to control as long as you control the B-Dom area, which I've said so many times before in this video. But that doesn't really matter as long as you can cap B and C and hold that and spawn trap them at A. And usually the way I do my domination videos for the strategies is I give you guys two flags that you need to capture, and try to spawn flag that doesn't even make any sense. Spawn kill the enemy team at one of those flags that I didn't say that you need to capture. This is the best way to play domination, guys. If you didn't know, if you guys are new to this, that's the best way to play. Now, the red line that I have lined for you guys is the line that you don't need to cross. That's the line that might flip the spawns, and you're going to be spawned in all around you, all around you if you go past that area. So you really need to hold back, and if you're playing with the team, try to stay back. Now, the blue is the portable radar area that it pretty much tells you when people are running up the side to go over to the B-Dom area, and you can just kind of go and get the heads up on them and go kill them. So that's the place where I find the most success putting the portable radar, and it helps out my team tremendously, even if I'm not even in that area to get the kill, because you don't have to be selfish and put a portable radar only where you're going to be at. You can throw it down where a lot of action is going on and help your team out tremendously by doing that. So be a team player, guys. Throw your portable radar where it's going to help your team out a lot, not just yourself if you're camping in a corner or something. Now, the pink arrows, the beautiful pink arrows, are kind of like lines of sight that you have to spawn trap them. And if you guys are ever being spawn trapped in ADOM, these are a lot of very common spots that people will be looking down on you over at ADOM and trying to kill you. So keep a heads up for that if you're the one being on the receiving end of this spawn trap. So, you know, be on the lookout for that. And on top of the car, right where BDOM at, is a very good spot. It's pretty hard to kill you, since they have to shoot just above the car. It's hard to shoot through the car because, yeah, it's pretty hard to do that. And the Wings of Redemption spot over kind of where the ledge is, where the dump truck type thing is on the right hand side. That's a really, really good spot if your team has B and you're not running any risk of somebody killing you from on top of that ledge. But the little beside the tank, I don't even know what to call that. I have a brain fart right now. That's got a really, really great spot. It's hard to kill you there, and you can get a lot of kills if they're spawning over there. But anyways, guys, that's all I have for you guys for spawns and strategies today on the map Mission. Let me know what maps you guys want to see next, what game types you want to see next, if you want to see me incorporate something different. Granted, it does take me a little bit more time to do anything out of the ordinary of what I'm doing already. But I like doing things for you guys, and I'm willing to do it if you guys want me to do something different, like I've already done Drop Zone or something like that. I'm willing to do that. So I want to remind you guys to be sure to stick around and check out my DLC map pack spawns and strategies video whenever that comes out on the 24th, and I'll see you guys later.